This is Tiny Kitchen Cook-Off.
This is like a whole thing. I'm a monster. I ate GMOs.
Miranda, what fried food does Whitney like the best?
Pickles?
Cookies.
Cookies, oh wow! The winner of Tiny Kitchen Cook-Off is...
Hi everyone, it's me, Wonder. Unless it's your first time here, then hi, I'm Wonder. I have a pretty terrible stomachache from not drinking enough water today, so I thought why not go all the way and make my night even worse. I'm currently moving in a few days, so everything's all boxed up and I don't really have much to do around the house in the late hours of the night when I'm trying to go beddy bye, so I turned to Hulu to see some content, some fine entertainment of the night. Personally, for me, I'm a big fan of shows like Kitchen Nightmare and MasterChef because it always is just super entertaining to me, but I binge watched every episode, so Hulu decided to recommend to me an absolute disaster masquerading as a cooking show. A little train wreck called Tiny Kitchen Cook-Off. Allow me to read you the summarization of this show. On Tiny Kitchen Cook-Off, our host Monica Padman interviews celebrity guests while they attempt to recreate tiny recipes from the Taste-Made Kitchen. Padman deems one guest the winner and awards them with a very shiny but tiny trophy. Allow me to translate what that actually means and why the show has a whopping 5.3 stars. It means let's get a bunch of celebrity guests that have absolutely no chemistry just because we got whoever we could, and then have them make really small food, but then we actually never focus on any of the food. We never really even show any of it, all hosted by someone who just sits off in the corner and does literally nothing. Then we have this lovely quote-unquote stand-up comedian Whitney who tries way too hard to be funny throughout the whole thing and makes me want to slam my head through a wall, and Miranda Cosgrove from iCarly, who looks like they're being held here against their will, forced to laugh at every single awkward moment this show provides. There's hardly any cooking at all for a supposed cooking show, and the whole thing feels like a mix between a podcast and a funeral for my brain cells. So ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the worst excuse of a cooking show I have ever seen. So without further ado though, once more, my name's Wonder. It's really great to have you here. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe down below as it helps out the channel, and let's get right into today's episode.
This is like a whole thing.
It's actually really difficult.
In this competition, it's the little things that count.
No, my quilling!
On today's episode, we're creating a mini meal that is perfect for a little date night. Hannah is gathering some ingredients. I wonder what it could be.
I wonder what it could be. It's spaghetti. Yeah, so if you can't tell already within the first 30 seconds, this woman over here is constantly loud and dramatic for the sake of being funny. It's highly annoying, to put it lightly. This person is constantly trying their hardest to live up to their self-proclaimed title of a comedian, and I just can't sugarcoat this. I personally hate it.
Welcome to the Taste-Made Tiny Kitchen, where we make a big deal out of small stuff. Show a little love for Tiny Kitchen Cook-Off.
I will not be showing love for Tiny Kitchen Cook-Off.
I'm Monica Padman. Today we have an actor who played an influencer way before that word was even in the zeitgeist. Her show has coined such phrases as chiz, jank, and what the yuck. Please welcome Miranda Cosgrove.
Thank you.
I mean, I loved iCarly when I was younger, but who has ever used these phrases in a real-world setting? Even Miranda Cosgrove looks confused by this. Like, she's an actor with a lot of experience, and the best you can do is she coined the term yuck. Like, that's pain, man. That's genuinely tragic. You get a really good celebrity on, and that's the zinger fact you bring about them.
And next to her, or rather in front of her, is
Finally.
a stand-up comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, Whitney Cummings.
Hi.
Hello.
Everyone.
Hi, guys.
Hi. I am a fashion icon. I don't want it. It just happened naturally. I just wore this to make you laugh.
I appreciate it so much.
So you were gonna wear horseshoes.
Well, Whitney loves horses.
I do.
I did know
In the
that.
same way that I'm obsessed with cats.
Yeah. But horses love you back. So that's the only difference.
I have 4 cats.
But why cats? Are you obsessed with cats?
I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like this woman would offer me a drink laced with antifreeze. And god, man, it's so awkward seeing Miranda just do this fake laugh when they make the joke, horses love you back. I can just feel how forced that was through the screen. Also, why are these the questions we're rolling out? It's like hardly an introduction, just, you're a comedian and you're only known for iCarly. Do you like cats? Do you like horses? I mean, yeah, they're questions, but you'd think that a show that can grab a celebrity guest or two would have a little more than just, your shirt has cats. Do you like cats? Oh my god, she likes cats. Why am I 3 minutes in and I haven't even heard anything about cooking?
I'm sure you're wondering what's under those guys. Would you like to reveal?
Go.
Oh my god. This is the cutest thing I've ever experienced. I'm a monster. I ate GMOs pretty much my entire childhood.
Do you want to know what you're making?
Yes,
In
a
order-
mess.
That's right.
I would like to know what you're making, since I am 4 minutes into this cooking show and all I've heard are dog water attempts at jokes and the awkward pressure of a hardly thought out show concept. Also, as an editorial note, why did this transition happen? Like, what is going on here, man? What purpose does this serve? This show had a budget. Clearly somewhere there was money put into this, and celebrity guests, and you're whipping out the Microsoft PowerPoint effects. That's a rip, man. That's a fat GG in chat. That's awful.
You're gonna press play on that iPad and it's gonna show you a video of your tiny dish.
Now I'm nervous. Okay,
Do you
ready?
wanna press play
Yeah,
on the
you're
burning?
young. You know how this works. I don't even know what this
Okay.
is. What is this? This is a Betamax? Okay.
Okay, we like that little candle.
I'm gonna get carpal tunnel syndrome. I'm already pre-arthritic because I grew up near a uranium plant.
So I tried to fact check this by searching Whitney Cummings' uranium plant, to which I garnered 0 results, so I'm going to assume that this was just another attempt at a joke and that I was supposed to laugh at that. I will be doing that now. Aha, uranium, arthritis, never gets old.
Cook it for 3 minutes. This
Break the
is,
little egg.
we're making little baby omelets.
What's
oh
that?
my gosh.
No, what is this?
Hold on.
We cut up a little garlic clove.
Okay, little cullet, yeah. Where's the garlic clove?
I get they have to watch instructions on how to make the actual tiny food, but does it really take 5 minutes for you to get to that point of the video? Why is there hardly any food being shown on a cooking show? It doesn't matter if it's tiny. It is a cooking show. It's called the cook-off show. Show me the food.
Oh, you put it in the fridge,
we
little
like roll 'em
meatballs? Okay, we're gonna put the little piece of pasta out. Yep, we're gonna get the little meatballs out of the fridge.
How'd they roll them? Did he do it with his hands?
This is like a whole thing!
It's actually really difficult.
Do we know what we're watching? You guys, we're watching iCarly. I don't know why she keeps forcing me to watch it.
We're watching iCarly. I get it, because she's Carly from iCarly. That was so funny. Look, Mom, I get the funny joke. That was so f***ing stupid.
I am 39 and no one has tried to make me a wife. Okay, this is spaghetti and meatballs.
That's right, it's tiny spaghetti and meatballs.
Ever made pasta?
Have I ever made pasta? No, what am I, the Queen of Versailles?
Just a reminder, it took 6 minutes for them to announce they were making spaghetti and meatballs. This is a 20-minute episode for context.
I'm looking for as close to an exact replica of what you just watched as you can do. Oh my God!
Almost set on fire.
This is a first. This is a tiny kitchen cook-off first, lighting humans on fire. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Gotta love the casual attempt at setting Miranda Cosgrove on fire there, I guess. Unless I also read that joke wrong too. That's cool, we love that. That's amazing, that's so cool. That's amazing, that's awesome.
So I need you to make as close to a replica of what you just watched as possible.
Okay,
Okay, you have 20 minutes. Are you ready? Let's make it tiny. Okay, after the break, we will check in on this pasta platter. Don't go anywhere.
Have you or a loved one been suffering with a moderate to severe illness, drowning in medical debts with nowhere to go? You may be entitled to absolutely nothing. Sucks to be you.
Welcome back to Tiny Kitchen Cook-Off. You have less than 15 minutes, so I am going to invite our tiny food expert to come in here and give you guys a few tips.
I think the general gist for me is like comedy. You know what I mean? People are scared to make jokes. I think right now is a cool time to go out and do stand-up and show everyone like comedy's not dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the people are scared to make jokes. I can see that's an active fear for you, given it seems you have no idea how to tell one. The ye old people are afraid to make jokes line always translates as someone who has once or twice been called out for some racially insensitive joke in their day. It's like the same vibe when people say they have dark humor, but they just shout the N-word and dox people online. Also, I went over to YouTube to watch a clip of her stand-up routine, and trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, and she just goes into how you can't blame her for petting job service animals because they're a dog and are meant to be pet. And then she also makes a creepy joke talking about how since she can see the dog's literal asshole, it's quote-unquote just asking for it.
Sometimes I will see a service dog. I'm gonna pet that dog. I mean, it's a dog. It obviously wants it. I can see its butthole. If that's not asking for it, I don't know what is.
Real connoisseur of comedy.
Comedy's not dead.
Yeah.
Even though we're all gonna level up and be more clever about the things we do talk about. Sorry, she's just getting ahead of it.
Speaking of punching
It's
down.
getting annoying. That was the most Nickelodeon child star thing I've ever seen. The Nickelodeon executives saw that grit when you were 9 years old. They were like, she's the one, she'll never complain.
Okay, how do I put this into words? This show is like, I'm trying to think of how to explain this. When I was 5 years old, I believe, I almost drowned in a wave pool at a water park. And I remember it currently fondly. I remember just with each wave, I would ingest more and more water. But I remember those moments where I'd catch air for just a few seconds, and I just needed more of it. But before I could get enough time to breathe, I'd be sucked down with more water. This is how this woman makes me feel. Every time I feel I can let my brain rest from the torment she defines as comedy, she just sucks me back under, man. This isn't a cooking show. This is a punishment.
Okay, place your little spaghettis on it.
Mine, I would just like to say, tells me everything a therapist needs to know about my childhood. There's 3 bottles of alcohol for 2
I like
people.
that. This looks really, actually, both of you did a great job with your spaghetti.
This is like old school mafia.
It is?
This
Yeah.
is more like Brooklyn, young.
You're broke.
This is the hardest part of my day. The winner, Miranda.
Oh my god.
I know, Whitney, I'm sorry. I'm scared of you and I'm sorry.
I'm a monster.
So if you're still with me and didn't leave the video due to putting your health first, Miranda wins, and there is literally no judging, just a simple glance at the food. And while I don't like Whitney, her food looked, dare I say, decent. Miranda's looked like a clump of glue. But hey man, I'm just a bitter viewer. I'm tired. It's literally 5:07 in the morning, and this is how I'm spending my time. So you know what? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. You know, maybe the people on the... Actually, no, I'm not doing it wrong. This show is 5.3 stars. There are so many people who hate this show. It bombed so bad. It is such a bad show. I can't believe I stumbled across this. I was just like watching a car crash. I just like couldn't look away. I was like, wow, that's pretty bad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. If you made it to the end of the video, feel free to drop a like and subscribe down below, as it absolutely helps out the channel. Thanks for being here, as I always love seeing you guys. Let me know how your week is going down below in the comments. I'm gonna kind of keep this outro short, as I am extremely tired and I'm in between a move, so I'm trying to manage and get this all done. I'll catch you in the next video. You take care and farewell, and don't watch this show. Save yourself the time and energy that I didn't.